All right. Well, the one thing that we are so lucky about, maybe take for granted at times, the insane talent that's here in Western New York. The guy we ended up talking to when we were down for our St. Patrick's Day broadcast is in studio this morning to talk about what's going on this weekend in East Aurora. Johnny Hart. Johnny Hart and the Mess.
Hey, Johnny. How's it going?
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me.
Let's play a little of Johnny. They've got a brand new album. They just released it, and it's live at Borderland when these guys played last year. This is Coffee in Your Whiskey. That was live at Borderland.
Wow,
Listen to the
great,
full
man.
sound. Like, what's the backstory on live at Borderland?
Well, we had the opportunity to be a part of Borderland, so that was a huge moment for us when we kind of got that call. And, we saw the lineup. We're like, oh, man, Marcus King. Like, we love Marcus King. Like, the Wailers. We're playing with the Wailers. Like, this is out of control. Dark Star Orchestra. Like, it was just one of those moments. And, we record a lot of shows that we perform, and we just kind of keep a vault of shows. And if we have our equipment on us, we always hit the record button, and who knows what's going to happen. So we played earlier in the day that day, and, of course, hit record on that one. And the production there is just top-notch. So you're using the best equipment, the best mics, the best everything.
Yeah, the sound there is so good.
Oh, yeah, just really, to your point, full. It's one of the most full-sounding venues I've ever been to, I think. I remember the first time I ever heard Oregon Fairchild, it was there. And I was like, I cannot believe these three guys are making this much noise. And it's so beautiful.
That's what I was thinking with you guys.
Yeah.
4 guys on stage. I mean, just listen to this thing. I mean, even as something as stupid as like how nicely the drums are mic'd.
Yeah.
Like it's just you can hear every hit of the drum. Sounds great.
So that's what we did. We kind of went back and threw it on and said, okay, rough mix. What does this sound like? And we were like, we were pretty on. And it's like we don't have those moments where we're all kind of like, man, we were really tight on that show. And so we kind of got together. We were like, let's do something with this. And the guy who we've worked with for years now, who does all our mixing and producing, he did our last record, Moonlight Motel. He's now out in California. So we sent it to him. We're like, RJ, what can you do here? Because he's a big studio guy, but he hasn't done a ton of live stuff. And he put this together for us, and we were just blown away with what he got out of it.
Yeah. Live is always a little bit of a crapshoot for
different
bands,
animal.
You know what I mean? There's bands that can perform live really well, and there's bands that don't.
Yeah.
And even just capturing the sound of that. I mean, especially this is an outdoor venue. You know what I mean? So I mean, you might think about this place has got great acoustics.
Yeah.
This is out in the great wide open, if you will. So
yeah, exactly.
The sound is awesome on that.
So that's amazing. But I wanted, I
and a
found
great sounding song too.
It really is.
Thank you.
But I found this song yesterday.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it was, first of all, the same band, but also I think I played this song in 1985. This is Johnny Hart and the Mess. It's called Higher. what the hell is this? This is a great song.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
I could hear Jack in the other room, right? Like, this is right up. And I told him before, I said, you got to at least stick through Higher when the horn section kicks
That's
in.
the same band as Coffee and Your Whiskey?
I mean, Paul Weller, at his height, would try to write a song like this. That's really good.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we had the basis for it. Joey kind of came up with this groove, and Nate threw down a nice bass line that was real catchy. And we got to the point where we were going in the studio, and we're like, we need to get horns on this.
Yeah.
So we kind of took a leap of faith here, and hit up some friends of ours. They're actually called the Horn Section.
Ah.
They're from a band called formerly Turquoise, now called Cool Cool Cool. But they're actually the touring horn section for Jerry Harrison and Adrian Belew of Talking Heads. They're over in Europe with them right now.
Oh, wow.
So we called them up and we're like, what do you guys think about doing horns on a couple tunes for this album? Because there's a couple of songs in here that kind of have an 80s vibe, and we just feel like horns would bring it to that next level. And they graciously agreed to do that. So they're on Higher, and the first track of the record, When Are You Ever Gonna Learn?
And in another world, that's a top 10 song. And then Casey Kasem's like, and there you go. Johnny Hart and the Mess. #1 this week on the countdown. Nice job, Johnny. When was that recorded? When did you do it?
We started that in 2024, probably in the spring.
Yeah.
And we put it out, or I'm sorry, 2023, and we put it out last year. In 24 in the spring, I think it was in June, we did a release at the Town Ballroom.
Okay. Have you gotten
That's
it to
on
Europe?
Moonlight Motel, right?
Right?
Yeah, Moonlight Motel,
Yeah.
yep.
And look, this, it's weird, like pop music and everything new in this world at the moment is, on a different vibe,
Horrible.
right? It's right. But were you able to get that to Europe? Like, it's one of those things where, like, I could see us after it's huge in Denmark.
Yeah, right.
Suddenly everyone's like, well, you guys should play this song.
Yeah.
Have you gotten it out there?
We've tried a lot of things. For as connected as the music world has gotten now compared to what it used to be, and you would think that those avenues are more open than ever.
They're not.
It's harder
Because there's too much.
There's too much.
Yeah.
It's oversaturation, and it's hard to find the right people, and it's still very much a who do you know game.
Yeah.
And the music industry is still heavily controlled by a lot of the same people that did it decades ago.
And as far as people just listening to music today, especially a lot of younger people don't give songs even the full ride.
No, you got to have
it's
a 15-second.
Yeah, and then I'm switching to
'em.
something different.
If nothing else,
Yeah.
we've got a guy who used to do. He still does it. He's in record promotion, and I'm gonna send this off to him because this.
We'll take any help we can, man. There's so much good music out there, and it's just finding it.
Yeah. Again, if you're looking for it, we'll post it too. It's called Higher with Johnny Hart and the Mess.
So you're kind of going back to the stomping grounds a little bit where this was recorded, East Aurora.
Yeah.
This weekend, right?
Yeah, yeah. We're super excited. It's kind of the reincarnation of what used to be called the East Aurora Music Festival, now called the Heart of Music Festival. But similar kind of thought process and mentality of bringing community together via music and doing good things for the neighborhood.
And there's people, East Aurora has an open container law, which makes it something like this really a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Right? Because you can go from place to place. It might be a little bit of walk. Nothing hurts walking off a little bit of that buzz you got rolling anyway, right?
It's probably not a bad thing, right?
So,
Yeah.
So they've got stages set up in several different areas around East Aurora.
Yeah, I think there's 6 or so throughout the town there. A bunch of our friends playing various stages. I know Grosh is playing, Working Man's Dead is playing, and then we're going to be closing out the Wallenween stage, 7:30 to 9. And I hear it's
all
just
going on
a great
tomorrow,
spot.
right?
Yeah, Saturday. Yep, weather's looking beautiful, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
We've kind of had a delayed start to summer here, I guess you could say.
Yeah, but it's kicking in at the right time for you.
Yes, sir. It's a good setting for an outdoor festival. So we're super excited. The people that put it together are good people and have been great to us, very, very kind to us over the years in East Aurora. So we're really appreciative of that entire community.
Any story as to why they changed the name of it? And
I think it was just a transition to a new group that was going to run point with it, and I think it was more of like a closing
wanted to
out
do
an
it their way.
LLC thing and opening a new one.
I
And
gotcha.
leadership change, and then they had to go in front of the town board to get all the approvals.
So it looks like about 1 o'clock, everything starts to kick in. 42 North on Pine Street, Blue Eyed Baker, Carner Development Group, Classic Rink, Elm Street Bakery, Misters, and then there's a bunch of Riley Street Station, Rookies, Roycroft Campus, the Bank
Riley
of
Street
East
Station's
Aurora.
right there, the old ice rink, right?
Yep. The bar at Main and Hamlin, and then the Wallen Wines. Is it
Yep.
Wallen Ween or Wallen Wine?
I don't know.
Yeah, Wallen
Well, they
Wine.
call it Wally's, so
Yeah.
Wally's. We'll go with Wally's.
Wally's on Oakwood Avenue, and
Yeah.
those are the places. And it starts looks like about noon, and then goes on till about 9 o'clock. So you guys are playing at 7:30 to close that out. That's awesome.
Yeah,
how about
super
East
excited.
Aurora is the powerhouse of bakeries?
Yeah,
You know,
right.
I mean, they got two really kick-ass
Oh,
bakeries
yeah,
there.
they do.
big time. Yeah.
Who does it help? Do you know? Heart of Music Festival.
I don't know exactly off the top of my head. I know historically it's helped a lot of different charities and schools and kids and things like that, and they've raised significant money over the years. So I know they do a lot of give back to the community, and that's important to me because I'm a part of a not-for-profit organization as well called South Buffalo Roots. And everything we do 100% goes back into the community as well.
That's one of the things we noticed just broadcasting from the Cas that day when we did the St. Patrick's Day broadcast. Like South Buffalo, a lot of people are like, I'm hoping that somebody comes along and helps us out. And South Buffalo goes, we'll do it ourselves. We'll just organize the damn thing and we'll get it done ourselves. So
Yeah.
you're doing something, right? It's called the Music in the Park?
Yeah, Music in the Park. So we actually kicked it off last night. It was us with our good buddies in the Damone Jackson Outcome. Those guys are unbelievable, and it was just a really cool night. Great start to the season. It's every Thursday in June, 2 bands every week, free admission, and like I said, the bar is 100% goes back into the community with the various events we do. We sponsor all sorts of different sports teams and youth programs and beautification of the neighborhood. So
have a drink for the kids.
exactly, yeah.
Damone's hilarious. So I was going back and forth with Damone, and I'm looking for the text right now. But I told him about our Rush project, right? So the Rush Off.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, Damone, would you, he's a drummer. I'm like, what do you think of doing a Rush song for us? And he sends this back. That's his tattoo.
I was gonna say that looks like Nate. The bass player in our band, Nate, is a diehard Rush fan as well. So he's got the tattoos. He's got the Geddy Lee signature bass. Yeah.
I mean, you're committed when you got a tattoo of Rush.
Yeah, man.
And that's awesome. And he's like,
Yeah.
but the thing is,
So
he's
what
like,
is the tattoo a picture of?
Here, I'll show it to you. Because he's like, I said, look, you can do it any way you want. Like, Damone's band it's a free-for-all, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's awesome.
Yeah.
And I said, just do it like that. And he goes, oh, no. This thing's got to be perfect.
So is it a logo? Okay.
So it's got the
it's
star.
got the Starman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got the Starman, and it's got the first album Rush logo.
Yeah. Yeah. So Damone's working on some right now. If he disappears for a bit, it's because he's missing
That's
one
what he's
note
up to.
on his song. But you guys are more than invited to. We'd love to have you be a
Yeah,
part of this.
we
too.
talked about it. Like I said, Nate's our resident Rush expert, so he's combing through the anthology here to figure out what we're going to try and take a stab at.
That's awesome. I want to play another one. This was from your previous album, and this is the one. This song reminded me of everybody's like listening to songs, and then it calms down for a little bit, and it's the Couples on a Blanket song. I don't know if you played this live much.
Sitting over there, looking all shy, with the long blonde hair. Hey, you, can you meet my stare? I got something to say. Can you meet me halfway? I want to love you. I want to love you. I want to love you.
Right? It's the Couples on the Blanket, and they're bobbing back and forth to this song.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's a
Yeah.
nice song.
We usually set that one up by saying this one's a couple's skate.
Is the couple skate? Yeah. That's really good. That's really good. Now, the album that we started playing earlier this morning, the one from Borderland, that just came out, right? So where can you find this?
I think it was 2 weeks ago, maybe today, 2-3 weeks. It's on everything that you can stream. So Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon. It's on YouTube. Pretty much anywhere you can get it digitally.
Search it, you'll find it.
Yeah. And then we actually just signed a contract with AMI Jukeboxes. So we're on, what is it, like over 25,000 jukeboxes now in North America.
Nice.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
yeah, it's our entire catalog is on there, including that live record that just came out.
This is Nothing Without You. This was the closer at Borderland.
make some noise. If you feel real good, make some noise. If you're feeling real good, make some noise. If you're feeling real good, make some noise. I like the way you work it, no diggity, got to bag it up now. I like the way you work it, no diggity, got to bag it up now. I like the way you work it, no diggity, got to bag it up now. I like the way you work it, no diggity.
Nothing Without You, live at Borderland, Johnny Hart and the Mess. Who had the #1 song on this day back in 1984 with Higher? Pretty amazing. Johnny, thanks for coming in studio, man. Nice job.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate
Keep at it.
I'll tell you what, that sounds better than anything we heard in our new music segment earlier.
Oh, it's not even close. Not even close.
See you back home in town. Making your bar scene right.
And here's the best part. You get to see them tomorrow night in East Aurora. That's it. Get some tickets for that. Walk around, enjoy yourself, and help a charity here in the community. It'll be tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, on the Wally stage.
Website is heartofmusicfestival.com if you want to get some tickets.
Awesome. Take care, Johnny. Talk to you soon, man.
Thanks, guys.